Hello guys, this is Mandala and welcome back to another video. So this video is gonna be about a trade breakdown, not a trade breakdown. I have took 2-3 trades today, and one was a loser trade and one was a winning trade. But the losing trade was -1%, but the the winner trade, which was in GBPJPY during London session, I guess. So that was a pretty good trade, and that trade was so good that it recovered that minus per 1%, and even I gained plus 1%. So without wasting any time, let's jump into the video. So before starting, let me show you that I am trading in this funded account of under Alpha Capital Group prop firm. So this is a $50,000 funded account. As you can see, the initial balance was $50,000. Now it is sitting around $51,182. So within 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 days, within 1 week, we already have generated close to 4%. And so this is the remaining profit we have to hit. And yeah, so far so good. We are going in a very cool direction, very good direction. Plus I also have a trade going on here, and now as you can see, uh, Wellington and New York session overlapping sessions is going on. An overlapping session is going on of New York and Wellington session. So this is a trade which I'm it is also going in a very good direction. It was under my setup, and I risked very minimal portion of my account size, because I already hit the 2 trades a day criteria. So but the setup was so good, I was getting a very small SL and very huge target, so I don't want to miss it. So also, plus New York session is going on. So we'll see, we'll hold on to this trade, and before the New York session ends, I'll close my order, wherever it is. If it is in drawdown or if it is in profit, it doesn't matter. Before New York session ends, we will close this trade over here. So this trade is gonna be about trade breakdown. So like in this video, I'm going to break down this trade over here, which was a winner trade, and also in gold. The losing trade was in gold, and I'm going to explain you the losing trade also. Like, I didn't mark the entry and exit levels here, but I'll tell you, because it is in my memory. So so without wasting any time, let's jump. So this is the account which I am trading. First day we made about 2%. Second day we made about 1%. So total 3% in just 2 days. So in the third day we didn't trade because no setup was formed. In fact, the setup was formed, but I was not available in that time. So force trading, sitting in front of the screen and force trading doesn't make any sense. So just call it a day without any trades taken. So on the third day we closed about minus 1.4%, 1.4 to 1.5%. So this was a good, the, as you can see, one was I would say $200 loss, not $200, $500 loss. Actually didn't remember. Let's see. So this is the history of that day, of the losing day. So these 2 trades were the good losses, and these 2 losses were the bad losses. And these 2 trades were revenge trades in GBPJPY. So it was against my setup. My even my setup was formed. Still, then I didn't execute. So this is a very big mistake of mine, and I accept it. And I have stated this in my previous videos also, so I will not waste any time stating those videos. So this is the 1 2 3 4 5. This is the fifth day history. So pretty much, I have also broken down this trades over here in the previous video. You can watch it. And this is today's history. As you can see, the first trade was placed in XAUUSD, which was a loser one, and but it was not loser, I would say. It was something mistake. So I was not pretty comfortable in that, so I exited that order. like exited that position. Then I again took that trade, but still then I wasn't confident enough, so I closed it again. But it was a sell direction trade. So if I would have, no, it is not a sell direction trade, it was a buy direction trade. And I was not comfortable in gold today. As you can see, the my entry point was around here, pretty much here, because I was waiting for this zone to break down. Like I wanted a candle closing above this zone over here, above this resistance over here. And I also got, you know if if I consider this resistance over here and drew this zone, I also got a candle closing over here, and my order executed was, I entered into this trade over in this candle, but it went down and just hit my SL. So my SL was around here, as you can see here. So it hit my SL, and yeah, it continued in a bearish direction. So yeah, so in this trades we stayed pretty much break even, and which I stated now that I hit my SL, like I hit my stop loss, and I just lost 1% of my account. Like at that time, I was having 50,000, like $51,200. So it was this loss was even less than 1%. So I was okay with it. Pretty good loss within our setup. So it's not a problem anymore. So this was a winner trade over here. So this was a GBPJPY trade, and let me analyze this trade for you guys. So because it was a very good trade, and I have also marked my entries and exits over here, and also the stop loss. So total for today we are also $514 plus, but it is not a good way to suggest that plus or minus. You should always consider that in percentage. So without wasting any time, let's jump into this trade. So this is a ongoing trade, and this is the trade which I'm going to break down. So it was a 1.8 hour trade. So if we round off, it's 1.9, 1.86 hour trade. Okay, if we have to be exact, because I just like to trail my SL around here. So I just trailed my SL all over till here. So it becomes a 9.9 hour trade. So it depends on the price overall, what it's behaving like. Because if I am in drawdown, why would I trail my SL? Because my SL is already planned. If I compress my SL, then it is more likely to be hit, and there are high probabilities that I will be exiting in a loss. So yeah, uh, my day starts with analyzing the daily time frame. By the way, my day started with hitting a loss in gold. But I like gold. I like trading gold very much, but my setup works mostly in GBPJPY, because gold is very much volatile. Very volatile, and with volatility there is uncertainty. You know because GBPJPY in some sessions it's one directional, but in gold there are many uncertainties. Like you can't even, sometimes in gold you can't even develop a confirmation bias that whether you should take for short, whether you should look for shorts or sells, shorts or longs. So this is the daily time frame of GBPJPY. As you can see, we are pretty much in a bullish direction. As you can see from here, we are just moving up and up and up, and this was a little retracement candle over here, due to which we have created a resistance over here. And I think I also marked here that daily major resistance over here, considering this common rejection points over here, and we broke this resistance. So this is not valid anymore, but still then we will let it be there. Otherwise we can shift this to here, so that we can identify the next clean range in the daily time frame. So yeah, Here there was a daily major resistance which I took here. So yeah, it just broke out, and we just, it was a clear confirmation bias we developed, that we are just going to look for, bias. So let's jump into the 4 hour time frame now. So yeah, we are over, like, overall we are just moving bullish and bullish and bullish, as you can see. But there is a, in 4 hour, we don't have any enough market structure, so we will jump into the 1 hour time frame. So in the 1 hour time frame, we can see that this zone over here, yeah, this zone over here, it is a like a very very clear zone over here, because we have something around, yeah, I was talking about this zone. So this is a resistance zone, okay. So we are just now not assume, we are just anticipating for the price, for the candle to break and close above this zone, so that whether it, if it breaks and close above this VIX over here, okay, then no problem, there is higher probabilities for the price to move up. But still then, if it it would have even, broken above this zone and closed above this zone until here, up till here, still then the VIX on the left hand side would have become wick fills, and we now have a clean range over here up till 47 pips. So there are there used to be a, like, yeah, there will be a high probability for the price to move up, like upwards, for to cover this zone over here till this zone, because I marked this zone over here, because on the left hand side, and we have to go extremely left hand side, we have, yeah, I took this common rejection point as a consideration, and drew this zone, drew this another resistance over here, so that we can get a profit target. And we, don't target up till here, because targeting up till here is something what is very much easy, because it is making up around 50 pip range, which is easy for the price to move, so as you can see, we have captured almost 50 pips. We have captured 47.5 pips, which is not bad, which is close to 50 pips. So you know like it was 17:30, so like pre-New York session. So with pre-New York session, pre-New York volume, and we just broke and closed above this zone over here, and just on the 30-minute time frame, we just broke and closed above this zone over here, and my entry goes without any, just my trading intuition, which I have developed, in the past 2 years by trading this forex pairs. And the entry goes right here, and my SL goes below this candle in the 30-minute chart, below this candle, and my TP goes here, my exit goes here, and my SL goes as I stated in the previous time. Like, yeah, it was a very good trade. We just move above, bullish and bullish and bullish. So now the whole thing comes to, what about this trade which is going on? So what I will say, this trade I took because it was a very clean setup for me, and the trend is reversing, as you can see in the daily time frame. We are extremely bullish over here, guys. We are extremely bullish. But still then, why I took this counter trend over here, counter trend trade over here? So the thing is, here, as you can see, we just reversed. So we created a support over here, but we still then broke that support, and we have a huge bearish candle with a huge big body, which concludes that we have a high sellers volume. So after this candle, as you can see in the, because my entry, I placed my entry because if we consider this support over here, we broke this support, and this candle over here broke this zone, broke this support over here, and closed below this, due to which my entry goes. So we got a broke out, we got a candle closing below this zone. So these two criteria were fulfilled, but it is a counter trend trade. So this is what makes me, little bit uncomfortable. That's why, that's why I have just risked $160 or $168 in this trade. That's the point, because I don't want to miss this opportunity, even if it goes, in a bearish direction up till this zone over here, because it can be considered as a common rejection point over here, where my, as you can see, where my TP is. So it is a very very, if we consider the SL and if we consider the TP and if we see the RR, the risk is to reward ratio, then it's 2.5, it's close to 2.5. So yeah, it's if we lose, we just lose, like I have the trade going on. Let me show you in the MetaTrader app. I have the trade going on here over. Let's see GBPJPY. Where is GB? Yeah, GBPJPY. Oh my god, this is a very messed up situation over here. But chart chef, very chart chef, yeah. Grid, we just hate this grids over here. So we are currently in a profit, we are not in a drawdown. So it's a pretty good, position over here, what I can say. So as you will see here, I have I entered with just 0.9 lots, as you can see, not even one lot. I just entered with 0.9 lots, and my SL is off. As you can see, my SL drag to modify, as you can see below that, you can see profit minus 167. So I just risked minus 167, which is not even 1%, not even 0.5%, and not even 0.3%. It's below 0.2%, because it's a counter trend trade, and I also don't want to miss the opportunity. So I risked, as less as I could in this account. So if I lose nothing, but if I win, I win about $400, which is a very very good amount if we consider if we consider for the price to touch this common rejection point over here. And with this zone, like if it breaks this zone over here, if it breaks this common rejection point over here, let me show you in trading view so that you can have a clear view. If it if wait, if we this is a common rejection point over here in the 30-minute, which was what time frame was that? This was, yeah, this was a 1 hour time frame. Yeah, so in the 1 hour time frame, yeah, so in the 1 hour time frame, as you can see, my TP is just the moment price enters this zone, I just claim my profit. My TP is placed exactly there. So if it breaks this zone, so the next target will be, I guess, this zone over here, this support zone over here, and this zone. Okay, this zone also can be respected because it was a resistance for an instance in the previous. So this zone also can be respected. Who knows? It's just market, it's just paradoxical, we just have to move with it. So yeah, but this zone is there, this zone is there, but this is the clean zone, clean range, which I like to cover. And we are not in a drawdown. This trade is exactly going where I wanted, so where where I'm anticipating. So yeah, it's a good trade. If I lose, I lose like very less, and if I win a very good amount. So it's a win-win situation. So uh, mostly, usually I don't take trades in late night in IST. Like as you can see, it is 1 a.m. 1 6 a.m. in Indian Standard Time, according to Indian Standard Time, and it's a New York session. Like the New York session is about to end in 2 hours. So we are coming close to New York close. So there might like you can clearly see the volume profile over here. We are there is a decrease in volume, as you can see here. Yeah, it's clearly visible. There is a very decrease in volume, but there are valid reasons behind taking this trade. So yeah, I will be breaking down this trade in the next video. For this video, this much is I guess it. And hope you like this video. Hope you have learned something from this video. Most importantly, and hope your time has been utilized in a very proper way. So yeah, this was it for the guys. This was it. This was all for it for the video. Take care. Bye bye. Peace out.